And that's going to be a big point of focus on this game. Who's going to be stacking? Who's going to be... I want to see where this Shadow Demon's going. All right, so it will be position 4. 9 class will be playing it. So yeah, if it's position 4 Shadow Demon, his job is to stack everything. And then you do have a Magnus on your team, so you will have the ability to contest. But a lot of Magnuses lately, they haven't always wanted to go for them power build. They sometimes want to max the Shockwave and the Skewer and play a bit more aggressively. So depending on whether or not Ace does level up in power will kind of determine if they can steal the stacks or not. At least the Ancients. The big camps one, Quinn can just do himself. So we'll have to see here as they end up smoking out.
Yeah, late smoke, 40 seconds in to the game. Or rather left until the horn, and they're gonna head down bottom. Does not look like they're gonna run anybody. Maybe they can catch like Toby as he tries to make the move to lane. Not exactly sure. Looks like they just wanted to secure that they get this ward down because they want to see when the stacks are going on. That's the big thing. Okay, already vision placed down to help ensure it. So you can see Gaimin Gladiators, they know that this is gonna be coming and they're gonna try and disrupt it as early as they can.
Yep, and they're gonna have to as well.
The battle begins.
And the rune. All right, Ace is gonna get caught here. He's gonna have to use Skewer to get out of this one.
Oh, danger, danger, in some trouble. Gonna get disrupted after the fact and body blocked by the illusions. Shadow Demon leaves to make sure that they get even more experience and solo potential onto Pure. Man, that was really well done by 9 class.
Yeah, that was beautifully played. He got the disruption off mid-Skewer there and then was able to just body block him with the illusions there. That was really one there. And he just like left. He was like, yeah, you guys got this. I'll just walk my hero away and I'll just micro-release for you guys and secure this. So really well played there by 9 class. Love to see some beautiful individual performances.
Meanwhile, up on the top side of the map, Whitemon trying to play into that lane and pressure back Tofu and Ace a bit. Is able to get some good battery assault damage off. But after having used that, Tofu can come on over and block out this camp. Make sure that the pull is not around for him there. So we'll deny that one. Already been taking away the hard camp though as well.
Yep, got the D ward at least there. So high level support play here, just playing for the camps. So now Tiny's gonna have to walk over there and try and block that camp on the next minute mark, which is really annoying and hard to do against Clockers. You can see now this battery assault is not something you want to run into by yourself, as it will not be a good trade for you. So then Clockwork knows that and realizes if I can secure this camp here, the next time he comes here to block it, maybe there'll be a kill opportunity. Maybe Luna can just walk on by and they can make something happen here. But yeah, back to the mid lane here. This is going to be a very important matchup. I don't think Quinn picked this hero for the laning stage here. He picked it for the overall game and the jump it has to get on top of the sniper, the lack of stuns you have on Tundra as well. So if he can manage to have a decent laning stage versus a sniper, then I think Quinn will be incredibly happy.
He's already doing well. I mean, it's, you know, 9 and 4 versus the 7 and 3. And this is a collection as actually Quinn finds Thompson in the mid lane. Gonna bottle through this. Has 2 points in the resonant pulse too. So threatening that sniper and still doing well in the lane. This is also 2 players as we see the first blood up top. Whitemon goes down. They have a lot of history together. You know, Thompson knocked Quinn out of TI multiple times. When he was playing on those NA squads, when he was playing on OG for Thompson.
Yeah, for sure. And this matchup is definitely, it gets easier for the sniper though, as the time does go by. Level 1, level 2, not super strong, but I think when you get to that level 4 mark and you're just sitting on your side of the hill and headshotting the other guy on the other side of the hill and he can't ever click you, that's when it starts to get very annoying. So for now, it's still manageable. We'll have to see as a toss back into the Skewer.
Oh my god, back under tower, Pure in trouble. We'll turn with the Lucent Beam. Whitemon actually connecting now with the cogs onto Ace, but that Magnus is not super afraid. Still doing good work.
Definitely a funny little combination there whenever you get the toss and Skewer. Like, I was over here, but now I'm way back here in their tower. That doesn't seem fair.
We're annoyed to play against, absolutely. Quinn Again, running at Thompson a bit, but you can, the thing you're talking about, he's starting to stack up that damage and it's not feeling so good anymore.
It's going to just be lots of pain. He's going to have to be very vigilant on getting the runes, the water runes. Maybe even have to stop by and get the bounty runes on the side to keep that bottle, allowing him to be healthy. So,
oh, bottom. Toby takes a lot of damage there, but after stacking up a couple of poison, Celery maybe gonna fall here. The illusions doing too much work. Instead, they turn onto 9 class, try and find him. He doesn't get the 4th stack of poison onto Celery. I don't think it would have been enough anyways. They managed to bring down that SD.
They're gonna go for more. They're not done yet. They got a 2-second stun there into the crit.
Oh,
the Nova.
Toby
got him.
Wow, they're coming out swinging. You said it was important for Tundra to win the lanes, but Gaimin Gladiators, they are taking the front foot here.
Yeah, for sure. Laning is going pretty well so far for the side of Tundra here. The only lane that isn't winning is the Magnus lane, but he's not doing bad either. It's kind of like a draw up there. Both teams happy here, and I think you're generally always really happy if you can get away with picking a double. Oh, Whitemon.
Yeah, toss, gets hit, pulled back in with the shockwave. They can kill him. That's huge. I mean, yeah,
really big.
And also 9 class goes down
Again.
bottom as well. 5 and 1. I mean, the CS is not terrible. Toby is having a bit of a rougher time, but the kills are really starting to stack up a bit here.
Yeah, this bot lane is now going to be a disaster. This is what CM does best. Either you own the laning stage and you're an actual hero for the game, or you lose the laning stage and you're a creep and you just get dove and you die like 20 times. But you do have the opportunity to win the lane very easily, especially with CK. CK is a very strong laner, not as strong as it was in previous patches, but still very, very strong. And once you give a couple kills away like that, it's going to be very difficult to find your way back into this laning stage on the bot lane here.
And Toby in more trouble. Does not have an SD near him. It takes a good chunk of damage. You can see 9 class is like, all right, I'm just off to go farm up and stack up these camps now.
Yep.
And he will do just that as a toss back skewer connects onto Pure yet again.
What is that?
In trouble. The shockwave, I mean, he is gonna go down. Tofu gets the last hit in for the finish, but Hasterun on Thompson, he's running bottom. They want to try and get aggressive onto Duraccio. This needs to work. And it looks like with Thompson running in underneath the tower, they don't quite have enough to feel comfortable. That healing Lotus, that makes the difference.
And this is a different build that I see from Thompson here. He's actually going to just max the shrapnel instead of play for the headshot and take aim here. And this will allow him to farm faster. But I think this also means he's not focusing on trying to shut Quinn down as well on the laning stage. I think he just wants to worry more about his farm as Toby yet again.
Yeah, ran at down bottom. They're going to chase him down. Another kill. And at the 7-minute mark moving in, Whitemon and Tofu playing for it. And it looks like he's just there a bit too late, Whitemon, to try and contest. So Tofu gets the wisdom. At least 9 class will get the other one on the other side of the map.
Yeah. Yeah, if he was a little earlier, it'd have been weird. They would have had some brawling happening. You can obviously cog him away so he can get the rune guaranteed, but then there's also Avalanche. There's a lot of thought that has to go in that matchup on who gets the rune, but at the end of the day, he's a little late.
Top lane, Duraccio making a move. They're rotating in. They want to shut down Pure, and they find him tossed immediately onto the CK, who suddenly shows up. But the rotation coming in from 9 class, it's not going to be enough to keep this Luna alive. Pure goes down. Gaimin Gladiators at this 7-minute mark are just running wild over Tundra. No response.
Duraccio with that rotation, absolutely brilliant here, as they might end up getting Whitemon as well. I don't see why not. Maybe they got juked, actually. He's got no boots, though. Yeah, he's done for.
Yeah. Mega dead. Well, in the meantime, Pure is gonna leave the lane and go to the jungle, as Lunas often do, where at least there was 1 stack built up. But, I mean, Quinn is already moving in here. Oh, 9 class takes both of the bounties away. Oh, he wanted those bottle refills on Quinn.
Yeah, he sure did, but I'm not gonna get it this time around. And bot lane here,
Toby.
so he's level 6. He's gonna force the ultimate, but what can you do with this?
Fight on.
Can you get Dyrachyo?
Well, they do have the Astral Pole to pull him back in if they want. Dyrachyo taking down Celery, pops the ultimate, and that's actually with Quinn showing up, enough to force them back. They're gonna get both of these kills. Toby in trouble as Celery doesn't quite have the mana, but Quinn will be there. Oh man, it is all falling apart for Tundra.
Yeah, it truly is. That's so sad to see. Like that was like desperate, right? But you're using all of your spells on Dyrachyo, and guess what? You forgot about the Crystal Maiden. She had ultimates available. You cannot fight into that. And this is a really early level 6, and this is a result because all the kills that happen on this bot lane. This is what got CM the levels, and that's the epitome of a snowball here, which is happening. Like one thing happening turning into the next, which is for them, they can't really fight. I talked about Sniper can't really do anything either as a hero. He just has to farm, and you're gonna see it here. Like this is a defensive ult to use, and he's like, okay, let's see. Well, maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. Maybe we can fight this. All right, let's go. Let's just commit. F it. See what happens. But you see how patient Celery was. They used every single stun. All right, cogs down, battery salt down. The boulder smash was used. Even the cyclone was used. Now I have free reign to just go ahead and use my ultimate there, and it's of course Quinn TPing in there secures that they get these 2 kills.
Impressive rotation, ensuring that stuff goes well. Quinn is going to manage to get lucky with an amplified damage rune. The Sniper did just clear out all the stacks that were in the triangle, so at least securing some more farm for himself as Pure was relegated to the top side of the lane. But this rotation in now, oh, they're either going to find the Sniper or the Luna, and it looks like it's going to be Thompson. Wants to get a little bit further away, but in trouble, stunned. And now with Quinn ready to follow up with this is just going to be devastation. Pure has to run away. Thompson's already dead. Gaimin Gladiators, they came to play on day 1.
They really did, and I was talking about how Gaimin Gladiators is a team that, you know, they don't like to push, or they don't like to win games in 20 minutes anymore. Well, that is true. Their draft is not like the Greaves, you know, pick Beastmaster, go high ground or anything, but they're just destroying anyone who shows on this map here. 9 Classy's dead again. Toby TP's in, but guess who else is here to back them up?
Quinn? Okay. Tries to get out. He's still burning. That is enough. So they managed to take down Quinn. Also, Celery, he's overextended slightly. He's gonna get punished by this. Thompson makes the move over. They're gonna secure that kill with just their other support. The split is not gonna turn into anything though. So Celery slowed down. Does he actually die here? He surely died. There's no way he gets out of this, right? Right?
Wrinkle boot?
I mean, stick charges. He's trying to buy some more time. Oh!
Oh, ho, ha, ha. So he says. But you know why Quinn died there?
Why is that?
It's because he killed Toby on the bot lane. That's the only reason he died there, because Toby died in the bot lane, he got an urn charge.
Right.
When you die, you get an urn charge. So he had that one urn charge for when Quinn killed him in the bot lane. He TP'd in and just used the urn on him and got that kill. Unlucky.
The retribution from beyond the grave, but slightly delayed. Classic.
I mean, that just teaches you never gank. It doesn't work out. Just go farm. Go to Thompson's. Don't hit the creeps.
Creeps can't get you back. I mean, that would explain Tundra's strategy. If they didn't want to kill people, they are excelling at that right now. 14-4 on the scoreboard, and 5,000 gold lead for Gaimin Gladiators. They have 4 points in Empower 2 on Ace. So my man is farming. He's already got the Echo Saber going into the Harpoon after. Clockwork doesn't have 6 yet, so he can't even try and make this jump happen onto Ace. Instead, Tofu, he's found a no man's land and a good protection there. Whitemon keeping Sniper from being ran at. Gaimin Gladiators, things are getting a little bit awkward here. It is a good chunk of damage onto Ace. But, I mean, at the same time, they're not getting kills. It's just sort of keeping themselves alive and frustrating their opponents.
Well, they're playing the same as they were before. The only difference is Tundra is now doing the proper thing. They're setting up like a fortress and making it so they can't take that land. And as you can see, TK, he wants to go up there, but they're already ready here. And now Dyrachyo is in this position here where he might not die, or maybe he will. What's Dyrachyo? Lifesteal? Okay.
Trying to do it. Armlet toggle, gets away from it. Okay,
Yeah.
that keeps him alive.
That's going to work for a while until you do get to that Conda territory and a little more points into that Assassinate. Then one simple armlet won't be enough for you as Celery in the bot lane. Almost surely will go down to this, but can they get a rebuttal here? Looks like not. Tofu just TPs in and just they're out. So maybe that can just be a tower here for Tundra. Signs of life and back into this game here, not completely just falling over. I like these rotations a lot from them on both sides of the map.
Quinn is making the move, realizes that they're not going to be able to find anybody as the rest of Tundra back off. They're going to try and secure themselves a Wisdom Rune and head on their merry way. Well, all that action was happening up top there with Armlet toggling the Assassinates and such. Quinn did manage to take the mid-tier 1 tower. So their position in terms of being able to make moves easily across the map will be good for Gaimin Gladiators. But it does feel like they've taken their foot off the pedal a little bit as they're just waiting for their next set of items.
And I think that's perfectly fine. I don't think there's anything about this game that screams that they have to just keep running at them. I think their late game is pretty good. I mentioned this Void Spirit being really strong in the late game. CK is really good as well. And I think Magnus, that's what you're really waiting for. When am I going to be getting to that Harpoon Blink Dagger? And that's when Thompson's game, I feel like, is going to be really challenged, because then he's going to start getting jumped by a Tiny with Blink. That's also another big item. So Tiny Blink and Mag Blink Harpoon are like, I think, when you're fully ready to go as Gaimin Gladiators. Anytime before that, it's optional.
Interesting. In on it, trying to take down Ace, and they will get him.
Yeah.
So they managed to make a solid move. Meanwhile, Pure and the SD Illusions defend the bottom tier 1 tower. So Tundra, while they're not getting a ton done, they are making some stuff happen. Big ulti coming out from the CM. Dyrachyo in trouble. Pure, he is gonna fall and gets one armlet toggle off. Maybe gets another. Pulls him back in. Not enough to get a third armlet toggle. But it's 2 for 3, it looks like, as Celery is going to be the last one there. Really good reactions by Tundra across the board.
I mean, Tundra, like, it feels like they just woke up, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they're a little bit sleepy at the beginning of the game, but they're awake now, and they're playing some Dota.
Let's see. And I guess, like you said, the question mark will be when Gaimin Gladiators get all those items online. How do things look at that point for some of these more vulnerable heroes? But if Tundra can get this stuff done before those items come online, that's a pretty big win for them.
Yeah, for sure. And Toby's sitting around in the bot lane. Luna's TPing in. They want to make something happen on Dyrachyo here. Is Whitemon going to lead, or they're just going to go in with the brew? And Dyrachyo cannot die again. He can't.
Oh, the silence. He's trying to get out of there. Whitemon's still chasing, doesn't get him caught in the dodge. Hook shot, it's not connecting. They're throwing everything onto him. All 5 heroes onto Dyrachyo. They do finally bring him down for the kill. They're also going to get Tofu. Yeah, Gaimin Gladiators, like, good individual moves to try and stay alive, but being there, it's just too dangerous.
I mean, Tundra are playing so well right now. They had a really rough early stage of the game, but like, they're just doing things as a team now, and I think that's the best thing you can do whenever you're losing a game, is just start making the other team be in uncomfortable positions, or not so uncomfortable, but like, you're winning the game, right? So you kind of feel like, oh, I can do just about anything, and then just prove to them that they can't. So you're just going to bring more heroes and just slay them there. And Dyrachyo there, he died once on bot lane. He TP'd bot, probably thinking, I'm super strong. If they dive me, there's no way this will happen, but there was a way it would happen, and it did happen. And he died twice in a row, completely diminishing his snowball now. And his net worth was by far #1 like 5 minutes ago. Now he's sitting towards the bottom of the pack here of the course.
Right. Yeah, it's a problem. And in the meantime, Sniper and Luna, they're definitely accelerating. That net worth lead is now down to just 1,000 gold. You can take a look at the replay of this one in what felt like maybe it was a moment where they could have turned things around. Like, if he can get that burst quickly onto the Brewmaster, it would have been solid, but way too much damage coming through to kill off those illusions, and it just brought more people.
Yep. And it makes you wonder, like, how does that happen in a world where no one TP'd on Gaimin Gladiators, right? Which means either they just thought he was completely dead, or they already used their TP scrolls, and Tundra knew they didn't have TPs, and that's why they made a move like that, which is very high skill play to do. So props to them, and that's more supporting points to, like, why Tundra's playing so well right now.
And this like window when they know that they can make moves and are taking full advantage, I think is another thing that it's, you know, pretty high skilled play to recognize that there's a window before this Tiny gets Blink Dagger, before the Magnus gets Blink Dagger. He has it now, where they are the ones that are in control with their initiation. Now, Invis hops in, tries to move into Tofu, can't quite find him though. I mean, he's so close to Blink. They just got to get out of here, although they are going to try and bring down Whitemon. And TPs come out, everybody runs away. Quinn takes off the Cinder Brew to get out.
That was interesting. Like, you can't skewer out of cogs, I guess. Well, you can, but it doesn't go very... The distance was short, right? It's just the push back from the cogs. So that's actually a pretty good protective tool against the Magnus here, if you can get the cogs off beforehand. Which I feel like shouldn't be too difficult. You just see the harpoon and just press W as fast as you can.
I mean, this is the play, though, right? They got double blink. Hopton is whizzing around. Gonna find anybody, though. They're scouting with these illusions, running in first. It feels like Tundra know this is happening, though. Look at how defensively they're playing. Wait a minute. Move up here. They find him. Thompson, he's getting away. They pull him back in. Force Staff. Get some separation. Silence now onto Shadow Demon. This got awkward. This got awkward real quick. This is not where you want to fight. If you're keeping high ground. Rachio stuck up on the cliff. Everybody needs to get out. This is not the way it's supposed to go. And Celery is going to, at the very least, go down. Will they find any more? They're looking for another. Force Staff high ground gets onto Tofu. Slowed down. A couple more hits is all they need. And then the Assassinate will be there. Tundra, sharks in the water, just finding these kills off of a really good smoke read.
I mean, why is Thoraccio leading these fights? You have a Magnus, you have a Tiny. Yeah. These are two heroes. If they see that sniper, they can be the one to bring him back to you. Like, you can't be leading on Gaimin Gladiators here with your CK.
Man, it's tough. I mean, like, so many things, right? When that fight doesn't go well, you think you have all the pieces that you need to make it work, and amplified damage now is there on Quinn too, so they might go again. Because that's the other thing, like, they can't just sit back and farm now, right? They have to try and make something happen with these blinks.
Yeah, they have to now. Like, the game has gone to a stage where you let Luna farm too much, you let Sniper farm too much. You are now in a position where if this becomes a farming battle, you're going to be at a disadvantage. And that's kind of what that last smoke was, though. They wanted to really go. So that failed. At some point, though, you have to be like, maybe we're just shooting ourselves in the foot here a bit too much. Maybe we need to take our foot off the gas and chill. Because if they do these ganks and they fail like the way they just did, you're just making this game even harder for yourself. Fair. Got to take these fights a little bit smarter, though, I think.
Well, they are on the side of Tundra trying to make moves themselves. They smoked up with 3 heroes, and they are going to see the mag right in front of everybody. Skewer Whitemon does have that hook shot ready, but will not go for it. Oh, never mind. He does.
Now.
Okay, finds Ace. No more Skewer. Celery there with the Force Staff to help him. Yeah, they're just backing. They have, I mean, Pure has BKB with Manta now. This game feels tough. Tofu, he's again in trouble. They do manage to get 1 kill. It's on to Whitemon. As the rest of Gaimin Gladiators have to back away. A Force Staff from Celery to try and escape, but the few more hits, it will be all she wrote.
Hobson Sniper here. He's trying to look for another one, too, in the CK, but that's just an illusion. They think it's real, but they'll notice in 2 seconds it's not.
I mean, it feels like that right now for Gaimin Gladiators, Quinn is saying, wait for my Ags, you know? Which
Yeah,
almost
I mean, that's fair. It's almost there, so I don't mind that. But if they do want to win any of these fights, they need to get on top of them. I think that's really what it comes down to. You have to deal with this Luna last. You got to deal with the Shadow Demon, which they did find here.
That's a good fight to get. Pulls him back in. 2 seconds stun. Easy finish. Now's the time for them to get going here.
Feels like one of the kills that... How long has it been since Gaimin got a kill? I think.
Yeah, I know, right?
It feels like that's like their first kill in a while. Like most all their kills are really early on in the game when they're bullying them here, but they finally do get a kill, which is good. It helps them get some more separation in the net worth, and they can now play on the map a bit more. The big things to look out for are definitely, can they get on top of Thompson in this game? And it's mainly gonna have to be the Tiny and the Magnus being able to find a way to do that. Thompson, he does have a Shadow Blade, he does have the Pike, so he's definitely not easy target to try and find. He's itemizing his way to do so. He also got the Concussive Grenade, and now he's gonna start going into, I would imagine, would be the Ag's Conda, now that he feels like he has enough survivability here, or maneuverability. He's still very squishy, don't get me wrong, but he has ways of being hard to find.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Just pretty nice with the Shadow Blade in this patch. They buffed it, so even with just the normal Shadow Blade, you have 17 seconds of invisibility, and they will try to force... Is this forcing Roche or just killing the Brew? I'm not sure, but they'll maybe do both here as a result.
Yeah, that's really nice for them. Now, they are still in the area on Tundra. Celery is going to try and retreat. Pure, they see him. They have full vision.
Down.
Pulls him to the low ground. Not wanting to go all the way. They see the Shadow Demon catch him with the silence, and now popping the ulti from Pure. Running onto Dyrachyo. Where's the follow-up? Do they have anything to try and take down the rest of them? Thompson shows himself. Celery is onto him, and it's going to pop the ultimate. Already taking a ton of damage from the CM. Now Ace is trying to chase him down. Quinn is dead, but they have found the sniper. Can they kill him, though? Thompson is so strong, trying to get a one-on-one. Ace finally takes him out there. Dyrachyo managed to get away somehow from the rest of that fight. Pulls in now onto Pure. Avalanche hits onto everybody. Pure gets the Force Staff to keep him alive. Turns, hits, triple kill for Pure. Now Celery's in trouble. Dyrachyo's starting to fall. Can they kill him off? He gets brought down. One crit for the finish. How did Dyrachyo live through that fight? That is insane.
Yeah,
I thought for sure he was dead.
I mean, still, the sniper ult isn't enough to kill an armlet, so until that's the case, Dyrachyo...
Ulti, turns back in, Dyrachyo,
the play, my friend, is the play.
But the clogs, he's trying to go in and kill him off, healing up so much, takes down Whitemon. Now he has to fight his own illusions, hits onto Toby again. Dyrachyo still staying alive, has a stun ready, but no, not the mana, and the SD ulti he's gonna pop. 9 class takes him down, but Quinn has respawned. This battle has lasted long enough. They finally find 9 class, trying to take him down, but he's barely gonna be able to survive.
Actually,
what a freaking fight! Oh man.
Yeah, that was definitely a long one there. Roche still standing at the end of the day here. So now they have a BKB on Mag though, and it looks like they were gonna consider going over to Roshan, as he has moved locations from the bottom Radiant side to the dire top side now. So that fight, like, as an indicator, it's almost 27 minutes, right? Like, that started during daytime.
Right.
So that was like literally like a 4-minute fight.
Jeez. And I mean, there were multiple moments where it felt like it could have gone either way also. Now there is another battle of brewing here.
Oh, they found the
finds him. Ace. Courier goes down. Pops the BKB. Okay. The 2 jumps in, wants to take him down, but Whitemon tries to turn it. It's not going to be enough. Pure, he got his W off. Now needing to back away. Dyrachyo, nobody is onto Thompson. They've already popped that BKB. Can't quite connect with the Remnant. Second round. This was just delivered. Oh, no, it's not. He doesn't have his Aghanims yet. Oh, he has enough gold, but he doesn't have the item on him.
All things considered, not so bad there. Like, I didn't expect him to get a 3-man RP when he was literally disrupted. He just ended up getting 3 heroes, but they didn't have the damage. And so they only killed the Shadow Demon there. They used the BKB, they used the RP, and now SD's just going to be alive again. And I think you can probably maybe just re-engage here if you're on the side of Tundra. But you have no BKB on Pure, though. That is the only consideration here.
Tofu getting punched. Dyrachyo needing to run away. Good hook shot from Whitemon, catching on to both of them. Quinn has a haste, but he's far away. The fight might already be over by the time they finish. Dyrachyo, they pull back in one. Never mind. Quinn, he's found himself topsin, trying to find a target, but Pure is not going to be it. Dyrachyo is dead. They have to get out. 3 gone. And Tundra with the team together and Whitemon getting a clutch ulti off. They should be able to secure Roche now.
Yeah, I think now is the time. Yeah, it's going to go to them. They're going to get the Roche on now, and this is a really big Aegis to have, too. Especially you're level 20 on your Luna with the Conda online. Now, if you have an Aegis, you just walk in the front line and just keep beaming people for like 1,000 damage apiece. And that's very difficult to deal with because you cannot all-in this Luna anymore. And it's just not going to happen. So we'll see at Gaimin Gladiators how they respond to this. For now, it looks like they're going to shove out all the lanes here on Pure and the rest of Tundra. Maybe just regroup, do a Tormentor. Potentially try and steal the enemy Tormentor. If I think you're Gaimin right now, you need to do your Tormentor ASAP just so it doesn't get stolen. Because if you come knocking on Tundra, you kind of just have to walk away if you're Gaimin, at least for the duration of this Aegis. Or you have to flank them, and you have to find a way around the Luna.
I mean, I guess that is one thing, right? If they manage to like burst the Shadow Demon at the start, or maybe a sniper, it could be a really solid way for a fight to start. But yeah, on even footing, it's not going to go well. I will also mention, like, Pure's net worth has been insane for a while now. What, he's 4,000 gold ahead of the CK. That's kind of been mitigated by the fact that Toby's had a bit of a rougher game. He just now finished the Radiance, but having that timing finally. For Tundra, it's a pretty big power set.
Yeah, all things considered, though, Toby's not doing so bad because he's in a very sacrificial role in this game. Because you have a sniper and Luna who are eating the entire map on farm. So, oh, the good hookshot by Hypemon there.
God.
Did they want to commit?
Yeah, they popped. They put 3. Oh, is SD sniper and
Hobson has Silver Edge queued up, which is a pretty bad item right now. I mean, it does give you lower cooldown on your Shadow Blade, so you can be in Fizz longer, which might be his train of thought. But the break is really not good in this game. Yeah, it does.
Chaos Strike?
On the one hero.
Okay. Not
yeah, so we'll have to go ahead and see for that one, as Pure does end up getting the mid tower there. And it looks like they're just going to wrap all the way to that top lane there and try to make work happen there. Meanwhile, Quinn just sitting on the opposite side of the map. Going to end up farming an ancient camp here. As for now, the game, it's just going to be a dodge fest. You can't really go into Luna, so you have to find ways around her. Moving onwards here. Yeah. I'm just curious on, like, how much do you want to push the issue here if you are Tundra? Because I don't think you really want to look at this high ground. Not versus Tiny, not versus Magnus. But you do need to find a way to deal with these rats. And that's kind of been, like, the story of this... Not this patch, but since the map got 40% bigger, it feels like you can always get on the map and get something. Yeah. Are you here? Is this real?
And from that last game, it just broke all of everything from us. Oh no, Quinn. Oh, Quinn, he wanted it. He wanted to get it, and now he is going to pay the price. Hobson, the one with the last hit on that ultimate. And 9 classes waiting on this illusion rune. Finds Ace. Does he have to pop BKB to get out of here? Oh, he is going to do it, but I don't know if he actually gets out. Invis for the moment. Slow down. He's getting
no detection?
It's like invisibility is invincibility, apparently. Dude, are they going to keep
really is.
this? Toby?
Toby? Hey, Toby, my friend.
Toby doesn't care. Pop the ultimate in the
Toby, my friend.
The last second.
I mean, it's all just space to get the tier 3. I mean, I'm down for it. Because if you don't get skewered, if you cancel his blink, now Pure can just hit. So
right.
that is definitely solid space. In fact, just go do it again. Why not?
Oh,
secure it.
Pulls in one and connected underneath the tower. And where's the RP? He doesn't pop it.
Too low. He's
it's
dead.
Still almost enough. He's so low on pure, but they're not going to be able to get the kill in time. My, oh my, how quickly a game can turn when you're playing against the Luna.
Yeah, just a couple mistakes.
Yikes.
It's definitely a bit of a yikes for sure. And I think this is the Gaimin Gladiators that still is trying to find their footing in this patch. Back in, I guess we'll call it their prime. I guess it was when they're winning all the majors. You would see very few mistakes in this team, but this is a team right now, like throughout this game, are making way too many uncharacteristic mistakes to win against this Tundra lineup. This Tundra team is showing you that if you show signs of weakness and if you don't finish what you started, they'll claw back into it and they will find a way to win a Dota game. And it's not over yet. You do have a lot of comeback mechanics, as mentioned with this Magnus and Tiny, but they're just not getting the right connections with the right heroes, and they don't have the right numbers. So until they can actually find all those stars aligning for them, they're probably not going to find a teamfight win.
No, absolutely. And you can see here too, right? Every move that they try and make at various points, I keep on like clicking onto Quinn and seeing him run towards the runes, and Tundra is always there to block it off. They understand this hero. Obviously, Thompson, well known for playing it as well, and that you kind of, when you want to make comebacks happen, you have to find one of those runes to set this guy up for success. And they've been denying
if they could go now. If they could go now with Pure, he needs like 100 gold for Satanic. He got it off the creep wave. So now this Luna is, yeah, no Aegis, but you got a Satanic, you got a Butterfly, you've got the Shard, and you got a BK. So you're pretty close on kill blood, say.
Ace is kind of behind
Children too.
Enemy lines, but no. They're just sitting side by side next to each other.
I mean, this Luna has a shield rune too. I think if you really want to, you could probably just go high ground. If you do get skewered back, you're not dying. But
gets hit.
They don't have to.
Disruption pulls back one. Shadow Demon in trouble. He's gonna die.
That's a good pick.
Decent start.
That's not really where you want to be on a Shadow Demon, especially when your Luna's hitting top tower, but it's okay. I mean, it's fine. At the end of the day, they just have to retreat. But there could be an opening now for Tundra to get caught by Gaimin Gladiators 4 versus 5.
They also do not have their sniper with them right now, but they're not going to find anybody, it looks like.
Did everyone already have their shard? Like the Tormentor didn't give a shard to anyone, which means...
Yeah.
That's a sad Tormentor when nobody gets a shard.
You get gold and stuff though, right? It's still pretty cool. Oh God,
yeah, 250 gold.
This guy's got Manta Radiance, just running around with a gem. What a menace!
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the right build because of this Orchid on CK. Oh, yeah, it needs some way to take it off. So, and yeah, of course, you also have a silence from Void Spirit as well with the items. So, very, very good itemization here. And he might not have the most net worth, but he has just enough net worth to do what he needs to do in this game.
They don't know that this is the illusions here, and instead they find another. He's caught. Oh, look at that damage! Ace almost dead right at the start. Does barely manage to survive through it. While BKB pops, gonna TP out for Dirachi. Oh, he hit the creeps. The creeps kept him alive. I thought for sure he was dead there.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna wait for Roshan. One more Aegis on the Luna, and I think they could go high ground. But that is always the question of the day. It's like, do you even want to go high ground, or do you just want to keep oppressing your opponent until you get the right pick off, and then you can go high ground? Because going high ground is quite the tricky affair, and sometimes can lead to a bit of throws in Dota 2.
It's been known to happen a time or two. I mean,
I personally think with Aegis they could just go, but you know, playing it safe is fine too.
Right. Well, and the other thing is that, like, you can even just do Shadow Demon Luna Illusions, right? Like, that's the other route. Oh, wait, they're going through the gate? And they're already getting set up here on Gaimin Gladiators. There's no way they can contest this, right?
I want to see Ace or Tofu make an initiation for this fight. I've been waiting for it.
Oh. All right, they get the vision taken away. They know now. See see the Luna illusion get jumped on, tries to back away, hits now onto Ace. Blink Dagger broken. All right, it's going to be illusion on illusion spam. They've already popped Duracio's ulti, though, so...
And Duracio's ulti is down.
Yeah, Tundra
dead.
are winning this one. Scary stuff. Yeah, they're just going to take out those... They're actually sending in the illusions to take down the Obs ward. Man, this illusion spam is really annoying.
I mean, they have so much vision. You got Shrapnel, you got Rocket Flare, you have these illusions running at you. Ace is having a very difficult time finding any openings here to go.
That's
but
the real
Pure,
Luna.
he's walking in.
The real one, Ace is there. They see him, but they can't do anything now. Duraccio. Oh, he's got to be careful. If they all group together, though, maybe there's something that they could do as they walk up this high ground. It's a bold move to go over there. BKB is out. Wants to chase down onto Duraccio. They find the mag. Thompson got him. He's got a skewer away. Now they don't have skewer. They just got to get back and try and defend high ground.
I mean, Thompson's doing a phenomenal job. Just every time he sees Magnus, he's just ulting him.
Yeah.
Getting that vision on him, canceling that Blink Dagger, and then once you cancel it once, you can cancel it multiple more times, either by using Shrapnel, Clockwork, as well as spamming Rocket Flares on him. Toby has his Illusion Radiance was just running in the backlines. Ace is having a very difficult time knowing when to go in. And I think it is really hard for him too, because even if he does get the perfect RP in that fight with Tiny dead, where's their damage at? I'm having a hard time seeing their damage coming out at any stage. Even if CK has his illusions, of course you needed them. And this is why we talked about in the draft. This Luna, if you get to this stage of the game, it's a problem. It's a really big problem. She's even gonna be like, I'm already so survivable, I'm gonna backpack my satanic for this Aegis.
Yeah. I mean, it is one of those things, right? Like you just,
Oh, what a hook shot.
Dang. Quinn, though, should be able to get out, it looks like.
He's got no TP. I don't know how much they want to chase him, but
Ace finds
there is a
Kobe
world where they
here.
could get him.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This game is getting a little weird here. RP. And now going to have to...
RP's
KBT
down.
out. Can he just run it off? He
Yeah,
might be able to
probably.
just get out of there. Yeah. Maybe.
But now there's no RP.
Tofu. He's instead the one that's in trouble and caught. Now Tundra are chasing and finding Celery, getting that kill, getting Tofu killed, trying to
Well, they got
pull
the
him
sniper,
underneath
though.
the base. Force Staff pushed him even further in. A little bit of a misplay there, but the save comes out from the Shadow Demon. Pure has shown up too. Everybody's
Quinn has
just
no
gotta run
TP for
away.
this.
Yeah, this is a problem. Quinn cannot get there to join his buddies. He does finally have it now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And
It's because Whitemon canceled his TP back on that other area of the map we just saw, so he was like, I'm gonna go split push, and they noticed that, and then Tundra's like, all right, just go, go, go. And they probably might still go here just because there's no RP for a little bit, and I think that's the big spell here. And of course, you also have a dead Tiny. Phantasm is on cooldown here. You really don't have many tools here to defend this high ground push.
Is under attack.
And with a Blink Dagger Force Staff on Shadow Demon, like, Luna does not need to be too afraid, I don't think. Taunted.
He can turn
Still
now,
has that
Satanic.
Aegis, and yeah, Duraccio is just gone. Duraccio is gonna die, and Luna Pure is waiting to go even further into the fountain at this point. As they connect, punch Celery a few more times. Tried to skewer, was not meant to be though. Get out of harm's way. That is another full set of racks done, and Tundra, after looking rough out of the laning stage, they definitely woke up and pulled things back together here.
They
Pure
did.
can't get him. And instead, it's going to be Ace that's caught down to half HP, just getting pummeled by the
Try
Luna.
Swift Blink there. Blinked
yeah.
out of there. And that's one of the big counters to Magnus now at this point. Like, whenever you get... Okay, Tofu... He's gonna try and
Push
get
back.
back there, but he can't.
Oh my god. Ace just drops. They don't have an answer. They're stuck inside the fountain, and that's barely safe. The Ancient is exposed. This is going to be game one going into the favor of Tundra as they take the throne. An impressive beatdown. Everything after like around the 20-minute mark, it just all went Tundra's